Nice.
Except for the end result was only this part of my hair was curly, and it was so curly. It was just frizzy curly. I was like, well, this is not the outcome I had intended. I feel like maybe sobriety, the first time I use it, is the best call.
No problem. I can definitely help with that. Um, so I'll run through some tips about prepping your hair first, because that's most important. And then we'll go through wrapping it together to make sure it feels comfortable and secure. And I'll point out some tips for you. Well, another question I have about, like, so I can dive into the prepping more, your hair is naturally wavy, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a lot of, it holds curl really well. It's got a lot of wave and curl. I pretty much brushed it out straight today just to get it started. But
Okay.
yeah, like when I wash it and I let it dry, it's really heavy. So mostly just the bottom. But yeah,
Great.
it's got a lot of body.
Awesome. Awesome. So what I recommend for you when it comes to prepping your hair is to start with dry hair and then lightly dampen ear level down. And you can even try
Okay.
skipping dampening it at all, because your hair is naturally trying to form that curl shape. So like next time you hop in the bath, wrap it dry, put a shower cap on, or like don't wash your hair, and like the steam in the room is just gonna like set it perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, I did start with dry hair
You did.
and
Okay.
I like sprayed it a little bit. I like dampened it a little bit. But yeah.
But it still was too curly. Okay.
Well, I don't think I did it very well. It felt like I woke up in the morning and it felt like the whole headband was like super loose, and I was maybe a little bit hungover, and then I went to brunch. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think I just did not, like, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was yeah, thinking, oh, this will be easy for tomorrow. And no, it made it, it was interesting.
I'll make sure it's easy next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this round, let's wrap your hair while it's dry, because I think
Okay.
your hair will be able to set when it's dry. And if
Yeah.
it like if the curls are falling too soon, then all I recommend is lightly dampening ear level down.
Okay.
We have like a spray bottle that we use. It's a very light like mister, so you want to make sure you get the innards all around. If you don't have one of these, it's just a microfine mister. Recommend using a washcloth. Soak it, wring it out,
Okay.
and wipe your hair, getting like all the inside
Okay.
ear level down, because you don't
That
want
makes
it
sense.
super damp. Your hair,
Yeah.
especially, less is more.
I have no idea how deep it got. I have just a little spray bottle. Yeah, it's like a rose water spray bottle. I was like, well, this will be fun.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, play with the water, but we'll wrap it dry today and see how that turns
Okay.
out for you. Cool. So we have our hair. We want to part it into two sections and
Mm-hmm.
bring it forward. And it should be like combed through or brushed so that we can all do
Yeah,
it.
I just brushed it a few minutes ago, figuring that would
Appreciate
be a
it.
good idea.
Awesome. All
Okay.
right. So we have our headband. We have our scrunchies. Put the scrunchies on the wrist so it's easy to access. People
Good
are always
call.
grabbing my scrunchies, so I got a mismatched pair at the moment. Awesome. All right. And so what I like to do to start is to fold the headband in half so that the ends are even. And you get a crease right in the middle.
Okay.
And while you're folding it, you're going to notice there's an integrated wire all along one side.
Mm-hmm.
Now when we go to put it on, that crease is going to sit right in the middle, and we want that wire facing forward.
Okay.
And that crease will just like kind of help it sit in the middle. Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. Perfect. Now, since you haven't done it really much before, I'm going to walk you through making a pigtail slowly.
Okay.
So I'll show you first what the end results or like what the steps are, but this is basically what we're doing. We're making a pigtail on one side to secure the hair. Hands are free.
Okay.
Now we can wrap. Have you tried this before or no?
This particular, I don't remember.
Okay, good. Don't remember. So left hand, are you righty or lefty?
I'm a righty.
Left hand on top.
Okay.
Perfect. Now with your right hand, you're going to swoop in. Perfect. Grab all the hair on that side, pull it towards your face.
Hold on.
It'll be easier
There's
if
so
you.
much hair on that side. I have a
It'll be,
lot of hair.
we're very lucky. Perfect. Pull it over and under. Yep. And then you're just gonna like try to pop the end up. Perfect. And now
Okay.
all you need to do is just wrap the end of the headband around itself until you make like just like a tight pigtail. And it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it feels secure.
Okay.
But twist it a couple more times. Does it feel secure enough or no?
Yes, it does. It
Yes,
feels
it
very
does.
secure now.
Okay, cool. So you should be able to let go. I noticed that it like slid back a little bit. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, perfect. We can fix that. Yours is a little bit further back, so it might feel like
Yeah, that was what kept happening is I think I just kept like losing it and then it just kept sliding. So when I woke up in the morning, it was like all over the place.
all over the place. I hear you. So one thing when you make the pigtail, you want to make it like basically right by the ear. So
Okay.
it's sitting back here, which
Yeah, I can.
just make it feel a little less secure.
Let's see.
I'll take it from the top with you, don't you worry. All right. So we fold the ends so that they're even. Put it on the head so the wire's facing forward. If the wire's facing backwards, it'll likewise feel like it's sliding off. Perfect.
Got it. That makes sense.
And then you want the left hand on top, pull this over. Great. And then, yeah, just pop the end up in some way. It'll be easier also once you use a mirror. Perfect.
Ah,
Yeah. And now all you gotta do is just twist that end around itself. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
okay. That
Yep.
feels better. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. We want to look like Cindy Lou Who, or I don't know who else.
Pippi Longstockings, although that's
Pippi
probably way
Longstocking.
before. Yeah.
Exactly.
Um,
Perfect.
okay.
Awesome. That's
Feels
good.
much better. Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect.
Okay.
Now we'll work on the other side. What we're going to do is grab a front section that is only about 1 inch deep.
Okay.
So if it's too deep, again, it's going to feel like it's sliding off. So kind of
Got
like
it.
1 inch away from the hairline, or like the size of like this part of your thumb away from your hairline. Yep. Perfect. That's a good section you got there. Awesome. All right. We're going to pull it over and under.
Okay.
I like to switch hands.
Yep.
That's helpful. And then I use right now, I'm going to give you all the pointers because your hair is really helpful for this, but I use my left thumb to kind of hold that wrap down. Perfect. So that I can then grab another section right underneath the first and combine them.
Okay. Section right under the first and pull it forward.
Pull it forward. Yep. Combine them and pull it forward and wrap it over and under. And then we just repeat that. So grab another section right underneath that last section, combine it and pull it towards your face. Awesome. You're doing great, Heather.
Thank you.
Over and under. Add another section underneath it. You're doing super good. And what you're doing that's good is you're not grabbing hair that's back here. I see you kind of reaching for it. It's not like a French braid. This will help.
I hit it and I was like, wait, am I missing hair?
Oh,
but yeah.
Each section should only be about 1 inch deep, and that'll help make sure it feels secure on your head.
Got it.
And then you wrap it over and under.
Oops.
Perfect. Okay. And so now we're at the ear. So once we get to the ear, life becomes easier. We just grab all the hair that's left, combine it with that section.
Oh, okay.
Pull it towards the face.
And that would be, I think, one of the things I was doing wrong. I think that I was trying to pull this stuff from the back.
Yep, exactly. Pulling it from the back will cause it to like sit where you pull it from. So it'll all slide backwards.
That was exactly how it felt. Oh,
Perfect.
yours looks so much better than mine.
Well, you're doing it. I'm just pointing them out. You nailed it.
There we go.
Perfecto. Awesome. Great. Yep, you did a good job. You got it all, honey. You got
All
it all.
right.
So now we can just add the scrunchie on the end.
Okay. And I added it up a little bit high and then just kind of wrapped it around a few times. Okay.
Yep, I like to add it high as well, because if these end pieces splay out, you can always just wrap them around and tuck it in. But you want to make sure that this isn't lost.
Yeah.
And about 3 wraps is all you need to do. You don't need to really like suction it down.
Got it.
It'll like clamp and it'll make it super spirally where you have.
Which is, I think, what I did last time. So I'll loosen it up in a minute.
Yeah, about 3
Because
wraps.
I got 4 wraps there, so I should probably take one down.
Yeah, take one out. It doesn't need to like kill the hair down there. Gently hug it. So about
Okay.
2, 3.
There we go.
Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
There you go.
Awesome. And now we just repeat on the other side. So unloosen that side up. Awesome. And then we're just going to straighten out the headband. Yep, perfect. Okay. So we'll do the same thing over here. And I'm guessing you kind of want the curls to kind of hit your cheekbone. Am I right with that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so if that's the case on that side, go in like from that cheekbone line to grab that first section. And again, it's only about 1 inch deep or 1 inch away from the hairline.
Okay.
So you can play with larger or smaller sections. All of this is playable. It'll make tighter or looser curls, but I usually like to do about 4 sections, 5 sections before you get to the ear. Perfect. So you wrap it over and under. Add another section right underneath. That's also about 1 inch deep. And combine them. Yep. Perfect. Pull it towards.
Oh my gosh. My hair.
You're doing a great job. Towards your face and over. You're doing a good job so that each wrap is touching the last. So that's good. It'll help with consistent curl shape. And pull it tight. Awesome. And add another section. Yeah, you can look at a mirror if that's easier. I know.
Oh no, I was looking outside. My husband thought I was like, oh, I have a call at noon. And I think he's just got home and he's gonna be like, what kind of call is this?
I've had many girls that were like in the same boat. They're like, their husband's like, why are you taking the call in the bathroom?
Well, because I work from home, so I have calls all day a lot of the time. And today I was like, oh, I've got a call at noon, and then I got another one at like 1:30, and he's like, oh, okay.
Okay. Perfect. And so I think we're almost at the ear. Maybe I think we are at the ear.
Almost.
Almost. One more section. Perfect.
Okay. And then,
awesome. So now we add all that hair and combine it, making one large section. Great. And here's one tip for you. Yep, you did it automatically. You pulled the headband close to your jawline before you start wrapping. That's good. That'll help to make sure there's no poof here by doing that.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you did it automatically, so don't even have to tell
I
you.
used to braid my hair all the time. I would ski and stuff, and I would do pigtail braids a lot. So
nice.
And my daughter now does it for me. Whenever I travel, I'm like, hey, can you braid my hair for me? Who's traveling? My hair just when it's humid or not humid, my hair goes to frizzy and then it dries out. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with it.
I hear you. I wish I could French braid. I'm still practicing.
It just takes so much practice. It's not easy. Like I just had to teach myself when I was growing up. I taught my daughter, and the only reason she learned was because she hated how tight I did it. And she was so tired of having like crazy tight. But yeah, it's hard. It's the holding your hands up.
Yeah, it's
really
holding
tired.
hands up. I've been practicing by laying on the bed with my arms get too tired. Cool. All right.
So this one feels loose on this side. I don't think I did it like as tight on this side?
Yep. So I usually call out like little pointers. So the reason we can redo the first side, if you want, we can do it together. The reason it feels loose is one, because we didn't pull the end close to our jawline.
Yeah.
I don't like giving all the tips all at once just because I'm proud of it wrapping. And I think it is kind of sliding out. We might as well.
It definitely is right here. It's
Yeah.
like, well, I think when I pulled on it, I pulled it out.
Yep. Do you want to redo it? Let's redo it.
Yeah,
It
let's
won't take long. And another tip is if it's like, you did a good job not wrapping at the bottom part, but your hair is long. So if you ever notice you get to the last 2 inches and you're still wrapping, you can always just push your hair up like you would
Okay.
to get more.
Got it.
Yeah. Because that one's getting a little close, but it didn't get there. But just like you push up your sleeve on a shirt, same.
Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Cool. So we have that front 1 inch deep section. You pull it over and under. Awesome. And then we add another section that's again about 1 inch deep, combine them. Pulling it towards your face, over and under. Yeah, you're good at this.
It's just a matter of figuring out how to use it. It's the same kind of concept as braiding. So
yeah, it's the same concept. I said, unlike French braiding where you're pulling usually from the back.
Yeah,
That's
you'd be pulling from a lot more area.
Yeah.
But yeah, the finger holds and stuff are definitely very similar.
That's awesome. That means I'm gonna get better at French braiding soon. One day.
Yeah, it definitely, there's some mimicky stuff. Oh, I've pulled it very tight on this one.
Yeah, you can always like pull it tighter or looser. And that's where like using the thumb helps, or you know more than me.
I've got like my braid thing going. So I've got like, I'm doing all my fingers and all the things. My ear.
I'm learning from you. Yep, ear.
So you use all your fingers with the braiding and you're like intertwining them and
pull the headband end close to your jawline on that one. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Okay. And so you're intertwining them and you're using the fingers to separate.
Yeah, you like use your fingers to kind of hold things and it's not, I don't know how to, like when I'm braiding, I'm doing this and this and this, and I'll take it and I'll.
Yep.
So I'm just doing the same, like the concept to me with the third piece, because it's like a piece here, the thing,
headband,
another piece, and I'm just using my hands to kind of hold it like that. So conceptually, I think I have that. I just was like really struggling the other night to figure out how to like where to put it on my head. And I watched like the video and I was like, I got this. And then wine and hair and it was a fun night. It looked fine, but I had to pull it into a ponytail really for it to
really quickly.
Yeah.
Cool. So
that's so much better.
Awesome. So now once you're done wrapping it, if you want tighter curls, you can twist and it'll like suction it on the head, make it feel more secure, and it'll set tighter curls. If you want to set looser curls, you can always just twist the other way.
Looser.
And it's gonna loosen it up. Since we're doing it on dry hair, I almost say go for the tight because
that makes sense.
Yeah, since it's on dry hair, you want to make sure it sets perfect.
Oh yeah, that's so much tighter.
Awesome. Oh, wow. And then if you're going to bed, you can wear it any which way. So if it's not going to unravel, you can position them however is comfortable.
Yeah, I went to bed with it like crossed over in the middle of the night and I like tucked it like this or something because I sleep on my back a lot and I was like, this is not.
If it's not, you can always like bring them forward, tuck them in, like however is comfortable, make ram horns, Princess Leia, whatever.
Nice. That's easy.
You can just do cross it. I tuck the top one under, tuck the bottom one over. I missed a piece here. Oops.
And do like a little knot kind of thing.
Yeah, just a little knot, slap it over,
All right.
and it should feel comfortable.
That feels nice. Yeah, it feels very nice and tight and feels good.
Awesome, awesome. Cool.
Yay. Well, I have a meeting in like an hour. I'll see how this goes.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah, it should work. Might need to wear it a little bit longer, but an hour should set something. And then the other option for your hair type is wrap it dry. And instead of wetting your hair beforehand, just like lightly spray
Mist it afterwards.
or lightly. Yeah, because your hair is trying to set. So less water is more. But that's the other option. Then you want to wait your hair to dry 100% before you take it out. But since it's so lightly misted, it'd be like an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it did a really nice job curling my hair. It just, because of, I think the way it was like, it was so loose on top and really tight at the bottom.
It was even.
It definitely, I mean, it's very curly at the bottom, like very curly.
This should help. This should definitely.
This is perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome, Heather. If you have any other questions, you can always sign up for another one. We're here to help. So yeah, this goes.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'll be able to figure it out.
Cool.
Like, I think just playing with it. I was a little nervous after first. I was like, I feel like I did not get something, so I'm gonna wait for my meeting and see what pointers. So,
perfect. And I'll make one last note when you take them out. If it looks like a sausage, like it comes out. So when you take it out, I always like to twist it the other way to kind of loosen it up.
Oh yeah.
So that it's easier to slide off. I'll make this super quick. But when you slide it off, if everything kind of comes off in like one big curl, you can always break up the curls. My hair's not really curled right now, but you can break them up and just finger curl them and it'll pop them into that shape so you can make more or less, shake them out. So that way you up the curls. But yeah, last tip. That's all.
No, that definitely helps. When I'm curling my own hair, I always like finger tighten them and like hold them until they dry so that they hold the curl a little bit longer.
Awesome.
Well, and I'm also a person that never does their hair, but like my hair holds really well. So
you're lucky. You have the perfect hair.
Well, I have my father's hair. My mom has like bone straight, like the thinnest bone straight hair you've ever, like nothing holds in her hair. And she's so jealous. I'm like, yeah.
That's fine. This would work well.
But your hair looks great. So
thank you. Yeah, it would work for your mom. That's the cool thing because I'm in the same boat.
Oh, maybe I'll bring it with me next time I see her. That would be fun.
It will
work. She would love for something to work for her. She couldn't do it herself. She's not that person, but
awesome.
Well, thank you.
So nice to meet you.
It was really nice meeting you.
Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for getting one.
Bye-bye.